What's new, crew? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Vlogmas video. Today it's a little bit of a smaller get it all done with me. Here's what had happened. If you guys watch regularly, you know some of my kids have been sick like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. It was pretty relentless. It was like one kid fell after the other. Well, somehow myself and my 2-year-old had escaped that batch of sick. Then this was, I think I filmed this on like a Tuesday. On Friday and Saturday, I had some of my nieces over. It was like just a lot of fun, a lot of people kind of in the house, a lot of family. It was opening weekend. And then magically myself, my 2-year-old, also my brother-in-law ended up getting sick. So everything just kind of fell apart in my house, and it's time to pull things back together. My husband has been trying to keep up as much as he can, but he takes 1 week off every single year for hunting season. This is like his week, and he was coming home in the middle of the day to like help out, sure that I was able to rest if I needed it, and like help switch laundry or do dishes or anything like that. He was helping when and where he could, but at the same time, this is his 1 week a year, and I didn't want to steal days and days away from it just because I wasn't like feeling 100%. I wasn't feeling miserable, but it definitely was not 100%. But felt a lot better this day. I went out and I got some time to myself and it felt really good after a couple weeks really of just a lot of sick kids. And it felt even better to come home, get the house pulled back together. My husband had started while I was running some errands in town. He had the kids do like a general pickup, and he worked on bedrooms with the kids and washed a ton of laundry that you're gonna see me fold later. So this was really a team effort. But I came home and just kind of finished up on things. And I also really wanted to put my Christmas village up this day, so I had to go ahead and take down all of the regular knickknacks that we keep on top of the cabinets so that I could put my Christmas village up on top. This was a huge mood booster for me, not just for myself, but for my kids. They love the day the Christmas village comes out, so we pulled that out, and it was just a whole lot of fun. And it always feels really good to like get them up and turn them on, and I absolutely love my Christmas village. So heading into what I thought was going to be Cleo's nap time, I laid her down for a nap, and then you can see she said, "Oh no, I'm not napping," and she came right back out, which was totally fine. She's hitting that stage where she doesn't always nap, but I thought because she was sick she might want one, but nope, it was not the case this day, which is fine. So she just kind of tottered around. She played with her other siblings. My oldest was in the deer stand with my husband this afternoon. So here we go. We're just folding a lot of laundry. How laundry works in our house is, or myself will wash it, bring it out. If I have a ton of laundry, I just tend to dump it out, and I will sort it. If I have a crazy amount of laundry, everybody will come help sort and pick out their own stuff. But I just put everybody's stuff into their designated basket, and then you'll see I call them in. They come get their basket, and they are responsible for putting all of their clothes away. My 9-year-old, 7-year-old, and 5-year-old all do this. They are pretty capable of putting their clothes away. We don't necessarily make them fold them if they don't want to. We do what's called the no fold method, which is basically shoving your stuff into a drawer, and as long as it's organized and you know where your stuff is, I don't really care a whole lot. But you're gonna see a lot of snuggles happening, but I still just wanted to get some stuff done. I needed to get my house pulled back together for my own sanity. The absolute best part about this day is that I did not have to cook one meal this day. My husband made breakfast. We ate out for lunch, which is something we do at least, well, we will do it one time every time the kids have a school break because it's just fun. So the kids picked the Chinese buffet, so I stopped while I was in town and made some to-go boxes for everybody. And because I didn't have to make dinner, I decided that later on I was going to refill our snack jars because they were completely empty. So we're going to do that in a little bit as well. You're going to see here, I went to go vacuum the couch and pulled out a whole handful of peanut butter M&Ms that I had bought in to make cookies with. We're going to do that probably in a different video, but got everything vacuumed. I pulled my mop out, finished mopping my living room, and just the smell of the Castile soap and pulling everything together felt so unbelievably good. Of course, more snuggles, lots of stops, lots of pauses, lots of just doing things with the baby on my lap and rocking out all those things. So I went ahead and turned on the Grinch for the kids, and while the kids were watching the Grinch, I went ahead and whipped up a handful of wintertime kids snacks because our jars were empty, and who needs a snack when they're watching a movie? We do. So this is what I ended up whipping up. The first thing we're going to do is just some good old puppy chow. Really simple, really easy. None of these recipes are anything super magical or inventive or anything like that, but they're really great, just simple staples. No baking involved, no cooking involved, other than just melting some stuff in the microwave. And those sometimes are my favorite things, especially during the holidays when you're doing a ton of like cookies and different candies and things. Sometimes it's really nice to just whip a couple of ingredients together with the kids, and you can still have a homemade treat, a little activity for everybody to do, and obviously treats for when all the kids are home, or just fun little holiday things. And you can always add extra little additives to make these extra Christmassy, like adding in some Christmas sprinkles or Christmas colored M&Ms or something like that. And we make all these things year round, but like I said, you can just add in little extra Christmas things to make them feel a little bit more festive. These little peanut butter cup things are fantastic. My family loves them. You can see here the cupcake liners, not necessary. They come out just as well if they are in a liner or not. So I did this just to show you that if you want to put the liners in, you definitely can. If you don't want to use liners, as long as you spray it with some sort of Pam or something, they come out just as easy. So it really doesn't matter too much. But you could always use a really fun like Christmas cupcake liner and just make it a little bit more festive if that's something you were looking to do. But these are fantastic. My brother-in-law came over the day I made these, and he had never had them before. He loved them. Really great, simple, and we're just going to top these with a little bit of melted chocolate. And you could always do a variety of chocolates here. You could do some white chocolate, some dark chocolate, some milk chocolate, and always add in a little bit of extra sprinkles on top. The last thing we're doing is just some good old Rice Krispies. Normally I would put in melted peanut butter in our Rice Krispies. It just makes them so much better. They're delicious that way. However, because I already did a lot of, like, everything else that we made had peanut butter in it, I figured I would skip the peanut butter this time, and my family was not impressed. We obviously still ate these. They didn't even last 24 hours, but they always go over a lot better when we add peanut butter into them.